Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into some of the strangest and most unsettling documentaries ever made. Each one explores mysterious worlds and disturbing true stories that will leave you questioning what is real. Dark Days. We'll start underground, in the abandoned tunnels beneath New York City. In Dark Days, filmmaker Mark Singer gained unprecedented access to a secret community living in the depths below the streets. Without light or heat, they've carved out a dark civilization. They even have set up a medical facility of sorts, complete with rudimentary medical supplies and makeshift beds deep underground. But what he discovered was more harrowing than anyone imagined. With the absence of natural light and the inability to track time through the rising and setting of the sun, they mention how days and nights blend together in the darkness of the tunnels, emphasizing the isolation and detachment from the outside world. As the narrator films their haunting tales by flashlight, the residents tell of strange figures seen in the shadows. They tell scary stories of kids who go in the tunnels and are never seen again. Falling tunnels, isolating people underground with no way to save them, while only hearing the echo of their screams. The Imposter next. We travel to a small Texas town where an unbelievable deception shattered a family. In The Imposter documentary, a young Frenchman convinced a family that he was their missing teenage son. Nicholas Barclay disappeared in 1994, leaving his family in turmoil. In 1997, Spanish authorities contacted the Barclay family saying they had a boy who claimed to be Nicholas. However, the boy had an obvious French accent and seemed much older than 16. He struggled to answer basic questions. Still, the grieving family wanted to believe it was Nicholas and brought him to Texas. It was later revealed the boy was actually Frédéric Bourdin, a 23-year-old serial imposter from France. DNA tests confirmed he was not Nicholas Barclay. Bourdin had manipulated the family for months. But his story was riddled with inconsistencies. How did the family not know? As he tells how he tricked them, it is very unsettling. The mystery of D.B. Cooper. In 1971, a mysterious man using the alias D.B. Cooper embarked on one of the most audacious and perplexing crimes in American history. This is the story of The Mystery of D.B. Cooper, a documentary that delves into the enduring enigma of a man who hijacked a commercial flight, extorted a ransom, and parachuted into the night, vanishing without a trace. It all began on November 24, 1971. When a man identifying himself as Dan Cooper, later mistakenly referred to as D.B. Cooper, boarded Northwest Orient Airlines Flight 305 in Portland, Oregon, bound for Seattle. He handed a note to a flight attendant claiming he had a bomb and demanding $200,000 in cash and 4 parachutes. Cooper's audacity knew no bounds. After receiving the ransom and parachutes, he released the 36 passengers in exchange for the flight crew, keeping only a few crew members on board. He then gave orders for the plane to take off again, heading for Mexico City. As the plane ascended into the stormy night, Cooper, now wearing dark sunglasses and a raincoat, lowered the rear stairs and parachuted into the wilderness of the Pacific Northwest. Despite an extensive manhunt and investigations by the FBI, Cooper vanished without a trace. The Mystery of D.B. explores various theories and leads, interviews key figures in the investigation, and brings us closer to the man behind the alias. Who was this enigmatic man? Did he survive his daring parachute jump into the rugged terrain? Why did he commit this audacious crime in the first place? The case of D.B. Cooper has baffled investigators and armchair detectives alike for decades, but ultimately it remains one of the greatest unsolved mysteries in American criminal history. I hope you enjoyed this chilling exploration of some truly unsettling documentaries. Let us know in the comments if you'd like to explore other disturbing stories. In the meantime, sweet dreams.